Hello and welcome to round 5 of the SKT1 versus Samsung Kong Shinhan Winners League Pro match here. We are tied 2-2, and this should be an exciting game 5 with JangBi versus Bisu. That's right, two of the best Protoss players out there are going to be battling it out against each other. This is interesting because this is the first time they've actually seen each other since the 2008 MSL, where Bisu swept JangBi. That's right, 3-0, swept him to win the MSL. And look at JangBi. JangBi's moving around a little more. He looks like he might be getting a little nervous from this. And Bisu, of course, the stud he is, the stud muffin dragon, is just kind of chilling there. And so we'll see how this works out. This is going to be Destination, and Destination, obviously a pretty common map. Interestingly enough, this one of the maps that was played where JangBi was defeated by Bisu in the MSL was Destination. So we'll see if JangBi can push out of this and how his play has improved since then in order to try to beat out Bisu. Alrighty, we are having, what is this? This is JangBi, I believe, in the yellow at the top, and then Bisu will be, of course, at the bottom, whatever color that may be. I always can't stand Protoss games, right? It looks like it's blue because everything's yellow. No matter what, it's yellow. And if you're playing a game like yellow versus beige, you're kind of screwed as far as that goes. But everything is yellow, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. But anyways, Bisu blue, JangBi yellow. Try to remember that. And as with most mirror matchups, they usually start out pretty close to the same unless one player tries to cheese early on. And because of the caliber of these players, I don't expect any cheese. Both of them are able to kind of sit back and play a pretty standard game on a pretty standard map. Unfortunately, I wish Steve the Mac guy, my brother, was still casting this because he has much greater knowledge of Protoss than I do, and I'll admit that. I'm a Zerg guy myself. But I'll definitely do my best, and obviously you guys can provide as much feedback as you like. Excuse me. You know, don't be a jerk about it, but I definitely want to know where I screw up and what I missed, and that's the only way for me to learn. So, and obviously that's what I'm doing right now, is trying to cast and become the best that I can. Maybe get up there with the higher ranked gentlemen who are out there casting. All right, so far haven't seen anything crazy. They're showing the crowd. I'm assuming we have a gateway. Yep, there's a gateway coming up and a gateway going up as well. So Bisu and JangBi still both doing the same thing. They are going to send the probes out, possibly get a little probe kiss in the middle. Probe kiss? No, not the high five like the SCVs. I just see probes as kissing, and oh, they just passed on right by. You're not cool enough for me. I'm going to pretend not to see you like we're in high school. Oh, Panda Bear guy goes in for a kiss and also gets rejected. That's just a shame. What is this? What is this here? We have Boxer showing up. Hooray! Boxer, the Terran Emperor, making a cameo in this video because he is on SKT1, and the ladies go crazy. Alright, so just a normal gateway. Zealots are going to come out any moment now while we're scouting. I didn't see if there was a pylon by Bisu. Bisu usually does like to go for the Manor pylon. It looks like JangBi's not doing anything. I can't tell because they weren't showing anything. They weren't showing the base scouting. They're showing all three pylons. Maybe that's a Manor pylon if they're denoting that by moving over it. And we'll see if the color... I can't even tell if there's a color difference. I guess there's a color difference. So Bisu going for a Manor pylon... It looks like that was because it's getting attacked by JangBi's Zealot, so good job. Bisu didn't really trap any probes, though, but I mean, it is something to kind of distract JangBi. That's what I'm telling you, though. Look at that. You can't even tell. I mean, you can barely tell. It's like a slightly less shade of yellow, and that means that's Bisu's pylon. Anyways, all right. Well, we have the core is up, and we're going to see some, at least a Dragoon popping out. Bisu bringing in his Zealot to try to harass a little bit. He may get a couple probe kills here. No, JangBi moving the probes away. Very smart. And, looks like we're going to have a little Zealot on Zealot action here. Oh, great micro by JangBi. Hasn't lost any probes yet. The Dragoon is out. Oh, one probe goes down. Oh, two probe goes down. Holy cow. Bisu, what a beast, man. JangBi had some pretty good micro, but he wasn't able to kill that Zealot off in time. That is so hard to do that, to be able to find out which probe is damaged within, there's 14 probes moving around back and forth, and to be able to tell which one is which, that is just incredible. Great micro by Bisu, as we expect. Bisu now blocking his ramp, of course, being smart about that. And I'm assuming Bisu killed off JangBi's scouting probe because I didn't see anything. Dragoon range is coming up for JangBi, and JangBi sending down a Dragoon to try to harass. Of course, it isn't going to get very far. I didn't see if Bisu was upgrading his Dragoon range at this point yet. I always kind of wonder, what do players think? Somebody like Bisu, whenever you play Bisu, okay, robotic support, still mirror matchups. Robotic support facility going up. I'm sorry, the robotics facility. It's the support bay that I was thinking of. And there's Stork. Yay, there's Stork. Hooray. All right. So scouting probe getting denied from Bisu. Bisu is going to push out here. He does have double them. No, they both have the same amount of Dragoons. Well, this is what happens when you have a mirror matchup. The players both have the exact same builds, and I'm going to get a drink of water. Oh, man. I've been talking a lot. It's hard to do a whole series in one day. I don't know how these guys do it. It's like 6 or 7 games, depending on how people do, and it's just, a drain on the pipes here. All right, Dragoon range is up. Robotics facility is up. I'm assuming Dragoon range is up for Bisu as well. More of the same going on here. Once again, I'm assuming there's observatory, so JangBi is going observatory first, and Bisu is going robotic support bay first, or just robotic support. So we are going to see a slight deviation. So JangBi trying to get the scout. Obviously, JangBi hasn't had much of a scout in there, and neither has Bisu. Bisu's been trying to scout. He does scout and see that JangBi was not getting his expansion until then. Bisu has not gotten his expansion yet. Okay, so we're starting to see a little bit of a deviation here. Bisu is going to go for the quicker Reaver and try to do some harassment with that. Meanwhile, JangBi is going to try to get his economy going and get observers and scouting. So JangBi probably settled to kind of more sit back and try to defend, while Bisu is going to be on the offensive a lot more during this game. So we'll kind of see how this goes here. JangBi's smart and he knows that this is probably coming as far as from Bisu, so he is getting some scouting pylons out on the edges of his base there. So smart move so far. And all right, both players just kind of set up here. All right, here Bisu goes. Has the Zealot and the Reaver now. It looks like this is going to get scouted. Is this going to get scouted by JangBi? This would be huge if this gets scouted. And oh, man, Bisu just not getting expansion. Yes, perfect scout by JangBi. Oh, man, they just completely cross-bassed. All right, so here we go. So JangBi is moving up his Dragoons in preparation for this. Now, of course, Bisu could try to go for the secondary if he does. And, almost going to take out the Observer. No, it doesn't look like it is, so he's going to make the Observer out there. I think Bisu knows he's been scouted. Yeah, he's just going to leave his shuttle there. And JangBi definitely ready for this. So far, not a lot of action. JangBi is going to have the economy advantage on this, though. So if Bisu doesn't do any sort of harassment soon, JangBi will be ahead of him in this game. And it does look like Bisu is going to push out a little bit and see if he can maybe break the secondary, which is a smart move because he assumes, or the natural, because he assumes that JangBi's going to have the Dragoons. But JangBi is bringing the Dragoons back. He does lose a probe there. Great job. Oh, nope, not going to do anything. Nope, no damage from the Scarab there from that Reaver. Nice try by Bisu, reading JangBi very well. He knew he got scouted. He was able to see the little blurb. Ooh. Was able to see the little invisible blurb that passed his shuttle when his shuttle was moving along, and so he did not go after the main. He knew there'd be some defenses there. JangBi, once again, still playing very defensively, but JangBi is playing defensively extremely well at this point. So I'm going to give the advantage to JangBi at this point just because of the... going to try to get a shot from behind the minerals here. Bisu might be able to get it off. Oh, God. It's so... Scarabs are freaking heartbreakers, man. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack every time one goes off. Oh, they're so scary. I wonder if anybody's gotten a reading on how long a Scarab has to go before it dies. And what happens? Is the Scarab just lose interest? Is this like, oh, I'm bold. I've been chasing this probe for at least 3 seconds now. I'm just tired. Uh-oh. Scout's going. Do not scout. The Observer